I met you. I drank too much and that's an issue. Okay. Hey.
Know that really nerdy card game, Magic the Gathering? Well, I like it a lot. But not only do I like playing the game, I also like the lore. Yeah, I am ashamed. Jump cut! Jump cut! Alright, so here's how this is gonna work. In Magic the Gathering, there are these things called Planeswalkers. They're people, and they're basically the important people. Everybody else is extras. And so, we are going to be ranking Magic the Gathering Planeswalkers by how likely they are to wear a mask in COVID-19. I'm gonna put like a title here or something. I don't know. Okay, before we can like get into like the actual scale of like, this is the side of people that would not wear a mask, and this is the side of people who would wear a mask. In the middle we have hippies and pyromancers. For some reason, if you are either one of those things, you cannot be a good social citizen. But we also have our disqualified up here. We have your dragons. Because, you know, reptiles cannot spread the virus. These people can't spread the virus because, you know, they're giant lizards. Lizards can't get the virus, so good for them, I guess. Also in that category is Kiora. She is also disqualified because she is a mermaid and cannot spread the virus. Karn, he's a robot. He can't breathe. Also being disqualified are people who wear masks. I know you're disfigured underneath the mask, Wanderer, and it's such an aesthetic, Davriel, but you're wearing a mask. You're not gonna get points for wearing a mask if you're always doing it, even not you were doing it before. It's like, you don't get points. Anyways. Okay, directly in the center, we have Calyx, this lovely fellow. He's a total tool, and only believes whatever his god tells him to do. Next up, we're gonna move towards the good side. Aminatsu, she sees the future, so like she might wear a mask if she sees it being a bad thing, but most of the time she's not gonna wear a mask. So I feel like she loses some points for not setting a good example. We have, these people don't really like, they'll wear a mask when they're thinking about it, but like, they're not gonna go out of their way to wear a mask, I guess. And right now we have like Kaya, who's pretty cool, Dak Vaden, who's dead, and then my favorite person, Vraska. Because who doesn't need a Medusa assassin pirate in their life? Next we have people that are decidedly evil, but they're like still slightly intelligent. We got Tezzeret, and while his body is mostly made of a special magic metal, he's still got a fleshy face up there. So he would wear a mask. He would do it. Also among there is Blackblade. D Blackblade. I don't remember what his first name is, so it's just D for now. And that kind of makes sense, because he is kind of a... Dreddy is a goblin who blew up his legs and built spider replacements, as you do. While he is a goblin and they're not known for their precautions, he is a man of science. So therefore I would rank him as putting on a mask. So next we have Windgrace. He's this cat guy, kind of a panther, really old. We have Swatley. Because, you know, if you can't beat them, run them over with a dinosaur. There was a plane with dinosaurs. Also, pirates and vampire conquistadors. It was a party.
Oh, magic confuses me so much.
Then we have Teo. He's a sweetheart. I mean, he's done nothing in the story, but he's a sweetheart. And then another goodie, Jiang Yonggu. He's a Chinese planeswalker and he's never had an actual English card. However, I know he's a good person, because he has a dog. I don't know anything about any of these people, but I feel like they would wear a mask. Narset's gonna go in that group because I'm running out of room. Alright, before we can get to the people who would most certainly wear a mask, we have to acknowledge the immortals in the room. These are all good people, and they might wear a mask for, like, the example, but I mean, you're an angel, you're a healer cat, and you're, like, stuck in time. You don't need to worry about COVID. Starting our goody two-shoes, we have the goody two-shoes. These people wear a mask not because of like, they're just tools, really. Next we have people science, so Saheeli, Tamio, though it should be noted, I'm not entirely sure if Tamio has hair and is a mammal, and you have to be a mammal to spread the virus. so she maybe should be included? I don't know. Is that hair? Ral, also a man of science, but he's got a boy at home. He's gotta be there for him. Also up here we have Elspeth. Congrats to her on her recent undeath. We're all very proud. Anyways, these people would all absolutely wear a mask. These people, if you like, they'd try to wear a mask. Alright, now we're gonna head into the not so socially aware group. Starting off with Samut and Gideon. These people are basically jocks. They're not going to wear a mask, but like, if you tell them to wear a mask, they're like good enough people to do it. I don't know. Alright, we've reached the hippies. These people basically all have the same power set of being a Disney princess. Nissa, Freyalise, Arlen Cord, Garuk, Vivian Reed. You like animals, we get it. Doesn't make you a good person. Put on a mask. To be a pyromancer, you have to be a bad person. So on the pyromancy, we have Rowan, be like your brother. Jaya, baby, you're like 60. You're in the bad demographic. You're at risk. Wear a mask. Nothing special about you. Cough and Zarkon Bull. He could have gone in the hippie category because he likes dragons, but I mean, I put him here anyways. Oko. He's like the worst person you'll ever meet at a frat party. Next, Urza. And then after Urza, we have the biggest Karen of them all. Azor. I don't care if you're an immortal sphinx. You're still in the final category of bad people. Nahir. Engrath. He's that uncle that you always meet at family reunions who has a lot of very interesting theories to tell you. Luca. Ren. You're a tree, so I think you actually need to be up here. Oh yeah, you're a tree. You're a dryad. You can't spread it. Liliana. This should come as no surprise. You're literally a necromancer. Ashiok. You may have the coolest character design in the whole universe. He literally feeds on fear. Speaking of feeding, we have Tybalt. Tybalt? I don't know. He feeds on pain. So I feel like he would also not wear a mask. Generally, if you feed on an emotion, you're not a good person. Zoran Markov. Xenagos. Wouldn't wear a mask. Uh-oh.
You're very cute.
Very
Oh, don't leave me. No. Okay, fine.
If you love me, let me go. Domri Raid. You're these two categories, but combined and worse. Alright. Last two people. These two people would not wear a mask, but in an active effort to kill others. So I feel like they're a bit worse than the other people. We have Tevish Zot. He actively wants the death of everything in the universe and also is in tentacles. And last we have Ob Nixilis, who is a literal demon.
And there you have it! All of the Magic the Gathering characters ranked by how likely they are to wear a mask. Hope you enjoyed! Please don't fail me.